son and I are getting ready to go out on a little day hike, and before we do, we're using the GPS to get a position fix of the area. We're going to save this as the waypoint, and we're also getting our location with our topographical maps. This is just your basic navigation, because I have an area that I want to go to, and we're going to leave from here, and I'm going to go that way, probably about 200 or 300 yards, and I'm going to turn to the left. There's a creek down there that we're going to have lunch on. We brought some MREs. So this is just your basic start of a day hike. Get your topographical maps out. If you're unsure of the area, get your maps out, get a position fix, and then go from there. And what I do is whenever I get a position fix and save it as a waypoint, I go ahead and set my GPS to go back to that waypoint so I know how far I'm off. We came to a little washout area, and Corey crossed it and started to continue up the hill. We were down there, and Corey started to continue on up there. And I stopped him and I said, Corey, do you want to get to the creek? He said, yeah. I said, well, that little washout will take you to the creek. Water don't flow uphill, so he's ahead of me now. He's over there. But if you use these little game trails and little creeks to your advantage, and now there's a creek, I don't know, 100 yards ahead of us or so, and that's where we're trying to reach. Do what now? Yeah, if you want to just get over down there to the side, and we'll stop for our break right here. Yep, nice looking area. Alright, let's break out the meals. Get us a little bite to eat. And then we got to head back up the hill that way. Find our way back to the truck. Alright, Corey, what do you have there? What do you got? Show me. Veggie burger and barbecue sauce. Alright, this is an example of a eversafe meal. Kind of like a military MRE. It's got M&Ms inside of it, along with a heater, but it's missing the accessory pack. Sure is peaceful out here. It's got a beverage powder, stuff like that, and most of them have a thing of Spam. Alright, Corey, it's all yours.
Yeah,
Yours, huh? Now get your box. Corey's going to use the water out of the stream. There you go. Because you're going to want to put it back in there to help conserve the heat. Yeah, it don't take much water. Is that enough? A little bit more. There it goes, it's starting. Alright, fold it over. It don't take it long either.
You'll burn yourself too.
And then just kind of...
Already getting warm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's getting hot. Now, one thing I like about these eversafe meals is that they're a mix of civilian, like you got your Spam, you got M&Ms, and M&Ms are in just about every package. And instead of the standard MRE accessory pack that has the wipes and the Tabasco sauce, matches, stuff like that, this has just like what you might get from a catering service. You got your plastic fork, spoon, and knife. You got some type of dessert, strawberry toaster pastry, and your main entree, which mine is beef ravioli, but I'm not ready to eat a big meal right now. Well, these eversafe meals are pretty good. They're like a standard military MRE. They say issue 2 of these per person per day. And the reason being is that, like, Corey ate the main entree and the M&Ms out of his meal. Well, I ate the Spam packet and M&Ms out of my meal. And now I still have a whole complete meal left. I've got the beef ravioli and meat sauce with the heater, and then I've got a strawberry toaster pastry. So this is really 2 meals in one package that is thinner and easier to carry than a standard military meal ready to eat. One thing that you should take into consideration is your GPS, your camera, and Corey's got my camera, and your flashlight. The flashlight should all use the same type of batteries. This is often overlooked. People will buy those Surefire type flashlights that use a special type of battery, and then it's not interchangeable with your GPS. Last time I had my unit on, it told me I had a low battery. So take them out. I'll take the ones out of my camera, and it's very important that you take this stuff into consideration. Now we're back up and rocking and rolling again, because some digital cameras use a special battery, a lithium-ion battery, that you can't use in your GPS, and some flashlights use a special battery that's not usable in your GPS or your camera. So now I've got 2 sets of backup batteries, well 3 now, 3 sets of backup batteries for my GPS. So it's just something to take into consideration. Is it really worth buying a $100 flashlight if the batteries aren't interswappable whenever you need them? And look at the type of thicket that we're navigating in. You can't see any more than maybe 75 feet ahead of you. We are heavily dependent on the compass right now for navigation. We'll get a position fix. Corey and I came down this path and found another scrape. And as usual, there's a limb right above it. And whenever you find a scrape, remember you don't want to touch any limbs in the area, because that's a buck marking his territory. And somewhere around here there's going to be a rub where he was rubbing his antlers on a small tree, but I haven't found any of those yet.